Hello everybody and welcome to episode 27 of Let's Play Civ 5, the Giant Earth Russia edition. Now, well, where we last left off, we have finished the wonderful wonder of Neuschwanstein. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I think that's probably a close enough name, and what that gives us is, as you can see, gives us gold, culture, and happiness from every castle. So, and then that's in addition to the 6, 4, and 2 that it gives me itself. So basically, it gives me all by itself 2 castles worth of goodies. And of course, we have the castles themselves, which we are now trying to build in every city. So we have walls going on. We're going to have walls here eventually. We have our hospital being built here, but castle will be next. We got castle, 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 walls being built, castle coming up. And we already talked about that one. And I'm not too concerned with the New World cities just yet when it comes to that kind of thing. But speaking of New World cities, we are building a artist guild here because of unemployed citizens and needing them to go somewhere, and also benefiting our culture. So before we get into things, I want to take a quick stroll through all our cities and make sure that specialists are being used right. We're getting quite a bit of food in this city. And I think I want to keep it that way, even though we could be putting them other places. I kind of want... if we get this, we get more production, but if we let the cities grow, we're going to get more production tiles anyway. We're going to use them. We have them already. We're going to use them more. So I'm just going to keep the science ones. The same for Odessa, I think. It's actually turned into quite the productive city. Alright, St. Petersburg. It does kind of need more production. But, man, this is even with the hydro plant. But, we are getting science from these guys anyway. Yeah, we might as well keep them. Look at all that. We do need that production. Corinth, though... Okay, here's what we're going to do with Corinth. Oh, it was a non-manual. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Alright, there's no reason that should be doing that. And we're going to put one more on a good food source. Okay, I can live with that. Here we have 7.5. It's pretty fragile growth. I want to keep that as it is. 5 growth. Alright, yeah, we won't add anyone to these. Yeah, this city is a much more of a production city. So we're gonna just leave it like that. This city, that's fine. Oh, there's a guy on the windmill. We don't strictly need him, but then again, there are a limited number of good slots, so we might as well leave him there. Rostov, yep, you work the university. Then we get to these cities which don't have anything, except Athens does have a university, but it's growing slow. Nah. And nothing yet in the New World. So, without further ado, my friends, let's get right into this game. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, before I do that, though, let's see. Yeah, we got radiant. We only have 3 more techs until we're in the atomic era, but maybe with a little luck we'll get to atomic theory before the end of this episode. It looks pretty far, but then again, we're going to have a science agreement. We're going to have great scientists. So, maybe so. Maybe freaking so. So, once again, of course, we're going to go around the whole world, and it's going to take a lot of time, as it always does. Shut up, we don't care. Man, these guys have to stop. I mean, what possible problem could Assyria have with Korea? You know, I just don't see any way in which that should be any kind of a threat. So Arabia, you can actually pay for that? Man, you don't have crap, Arabia. Oh, if only you had a little bit more money. I possibly could... You know what? There's not going to be enough people in the world to buy my truffles at full price, so we're going to give him a discount. We'll call it a pity discount. We pity him, therefore we sell him them at 5 when we could get 7. But it's also because there's not enough people in the world to sell them all to, so we'll do that little deal for those dudes down here. 44 technologies. They will never catch up. So what else has gone on? Not much. Not much has gone on. But by the way, on a completely different subject, I was thinking that after this Let's Play finishes, because eventually it has to be done, right? That's how these things work. I might do some City Skylines videos. Now, I don't know if there's anyone watching this that also is interested in City Skylines. Oh, Ife? Oh, but they were our buddies. Oh, well. They have 33 cities now. I guess we might have to be buying some tiles soon to get that oil. That sweet Mexican, Californian offshore oil. But yeah, with City Skylines, I definitely want to make more videos on it, although making an entire Let's Play of it might be a little bit... Oh yeah, you're China. Screw you, we're not trading with you, you're cheaters. You don't want to give me a fair deal. But Brazil, on the other hand, is very fair. My friend, yes, we will trade with you because we make fair trades with fair people who aren't going to rip us off. But yeah, getting these tiles will be very good for also production purposes for the city, apart from the oil. But we're going to wait until we can get this aluminum hooked up, and then maybe we'll do it, because we definitely need that too. So Vladivostok was definitely a very important city. Hey, we're building 2 castles. Yekaterinburg has grown. Rostov has new terrain. Bach is a Mongolian great merchant. Imagine that. Tbilisi has grown. Yeah, we're going to have a happiness surge. A very slow surge. Oh, poopies. Okay. Well, that's a problem. Oh, look, Korea is trading with us. Orenburg. That would be our newest guy. Yeah, the Koreans do know we're here, and they want to trade with us. So, yeah, founding the city was good for several reasons. But, we gotta take care of this. Alright. I feel like I was just about to do or say something, and I completely forgot what it was. It's bothering me. Oh man, is it bothering me? I don't know. It was probably something about checking to make sure some city was building a thing, or... who knows? Who rightfully knows or cares? But yeah, we gotta get that road... We gotta get that road done at some point. One of these days, we might be able to work that for culture. Okay. Wow, 8. You see that little 8 right there? That's how far behind the Venetians are from us. Orenburg de Sol. Man, am I happy I founded that city. Not only was it good for luxuries, and it's a pretty good city all around, but it's great as a trading post. And if it was real life, it would be great for tourism also. Because Hawaii. Yes. Oh. Oh, look. Ife was happy that I built it, but unfortunately Ife doesn't exist anymore. That's depressing. It's like, hey, new friends. It's like, nope. Smack. Let's see here. So basically we have two allies. We have Hong Kong and Chakotay. And, which is really called Cahokia, you know. But it's Chakotay. Screw it. And we're going to keep those two city-states within our orbit. Fun fact, Chakotay is actually located right across the river from modern-day St. Louis. So if this was the modern-day map, St. Louis would be here. This is the Missouri River. This is the Mississippi. Down here is the Arkansas River. And this is the Ohio. But St. Louis would be here, and Chakotay would be right where it is. So that is pretty useful. Okay. Whoop. Route 2 canceled. Oh, the Route 2 is done. Alright, well, one of those three is going to open up, so why don't you get over there in preparation. Finally get some sweet tiles. People are probably going to ask for science agreements now. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get one science agreement, and then we are going to get 2 upgrades. We're going to do that as a rhythm. One science agreement, 2 upgrades. One science agreement, 2 upgrades, and that's until there are no more science agreements to be had. Yeah, we have to, but we also have to keep in mind we might have to pause this if we have to spend money on a city-state, or if we have to rush something. I mean, we're almost certainly going to buy some tiles. Yeah, open borders, why not? I doubt I'll ever see another Portuguese unit as long as I live. Also, I'm not getting gold anymore, I realize. So maybe I should be concentrating on buying that. It's not really a super rush to get that. Ooh, really? Well, thanks for telling me about that. They better not. They better not be thinking about it. And I hope that we have enough money for research agreements. Spain has announced England. Well, they did take your city. By the way, that war is still going on with all these people. Damn, Mongolia is just funneling a massive amount of troops into there. Yeah, Mongolia, you are completely off the rails on a crazy train. Yes, you are. Yeah, it's amazing how much these borders of Poland have expanded, considering they never had tradition. But they have a sticking way out into here. A tile we could have used. Could have used this tile too. And that one. Poland will never be able to use those 3, but they will never be ours. Well, never, you know. Mombasa was forced to pay treatment to the Zulus. Tribute, I mean. Mombasa. Well, Ethiopia is their ally. So you got that covered. Athens has grown. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yes, our city. TikTok has grown, so let's why not? We'll put that in there. Alright, fine. Okay. Enact historical landmarks. Great person tile improvements provide +2 culture, and landmarks provide +4 culture. And how do we know what people are voting for? And you know what? Well, I don't care that much about this, to be honest. But you know what? I'm actually probably going to vote yay for that. And why? Because it helps culture, which is a defense against culture victory. So, yeah. England, they're probably going to flip soon. Once you get below 10, -10, that's when problems happen. I still think this is absolutely insane. But France, man, France is really doing some pretty damn good stuff. I mean, let's take a look. Holy crap. Dominant over Portugal. Holy crap. That means they're well over 200%. And that's the adjusted trend. They're influential over us for sure. Way above our culture. But I don't really fear them winning just because look at things like that. Ethiopia is going to keep this from spilling over, I think. It's my hope anyway. I mean, I don't know. Oh, this tile will get its spot in the future, so we'll send him back. Alright, oh yeah, research agreement. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. We're going to see who has money and who has enough money to generate for us a research agreement. That's us. You have enough money, Siam. Alright. We signed a research agreement with Siam. I am A-okay with that happening. Alright. Well, the next city spread could be anywhere, so why don't you just go back home and wait for it. And Orenburg, you're sending your ship where? To Seoul. Man, our friendship with Korea is paying off because now there's some big boy trade routes going on. Oh yeah. Oh, there's gold here. What am I saying? We don't have to buy that tile. We got it right there. Okay. Do we have a lighthouse here? No. I guess we'll build when we won't bother buying one. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Spain is announced. England, we already know. That's all good. Move on with our game here. France has announced Persia. Well, everyone's announcing Persia. Assyria denounced Egypt. Well, Assyria just seems to be mad at the world. Constantinople still has muskets. They have galleasses. This submarine could wipe one boat out for turn, probably. Yeah, a lot of announcements have gone on. I'm just waiting for that announcement that England, their order has been overthrown and autocracy has been installed in its place. I am fairly certain that will happen. So, should be rather fun to watch. Are there more announcements going on? England, Rome, Persia, Egypt, Assyria. Well, the Persians do kind of suck. 59 tax, 62 for China. I think it's unfair that we're ranked so low. Don't you? We are 5 techs behind the Chinese. It is a problem, for sure. Wow. England. Babylon. You know, we've been friends in the past, but we're not going to do it this time. We're going to let relationships chill. And where are you guys going? Oh my god. England, the next announcement train. Levanta seeks a great profit. Stop seeking great profit. It's never going to happen. I mean, I could save for a great profit, but I don't see what good that would do. I could make a holy site. See, it says reminding me later. It doesn't even say save for great profit. The only way that we could possibly get a great profit is if we decide to, for some reason, go patronage, get the entire patronage tree fulfilled, and then city-states would gift us great people, and that might include a great profit. Alright, you wait until one of those tiles becomes available. As for you, that's going to be ready in 1 turn, so why don't you make make your way down there and get ready for it. Hong Kong. My buddy, we've been friends a long time, and now we're finally meeting you. Somebody do something about that. I mean, China, I know I don't like you and you don't like me, but, I mean, come on, it's embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself. Yekaterinburg is continuing to grow. Oh, what? Kill that bastard. There's more bastards over here. Mongolia is so busy doing stuff far away that they don't even notice what's going on right at their doorstep. But England's falling apart, man. I mean, -11, they might get lower. I hope it does. I hope it does. Worker. Oh yeah, you can go here. And oh god. Which one? Food or production? Well, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and only 1, 2. Yeah, we'll do production. All right. Next turn. France has announced England. Man, England is finished, man. They are just SOL. Oh man. One of the Spanish many enemies have decided to give up, and of course it's the Arabs who wouldn't have been able to do anything anyway. Rome denounced Venice. Yeah, as if Venice did anything to you. Maybe they did. Maybe they did some long ago insult that caused Rome to want to capture Venice and take over its stuff. I mean, I guess such things are possible. The Zulus have denounced Brazil. Oh man. Interesting developments over here. I wonder if the Zulu would be able to force project enough to beat the Brazilians in a war. I mean, obviously the Zulu are much stronger, but their forces are far away. Oh no. Ramses and Mecca. That will hurt our relationship with Zulu, but yeah, let's be friends. It'll just be like a strange mixture. But yeah, I imagine that they'd be able to defend themselves very well. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's a whole bunch of wars starting right now. Whoa. Radar artillery? Holy crap. And machine guns. Yeah, they are quite advanced, and we do have a lot to watch out for when it comes to China. But Ramses has declared war. So basically, they thought they could run down here and start over. But so naive of them. So naive. These dudes are coming. And Egypt maybe, eventually someday. But there's more than that that's going on. Nebuchadnezzar has declared war on Adrianople, and so has Napoleon. So I'm not sure what Napoleon's going to really do about it. But if you see, there's Babylon. And there is Ashurbanipal. So that's going to be a little conflict. It's basically like two kindergartners fighting at this point because they're so weak. But yeah, who knows? Could be entertaining. All right. Some of these cities have finished walls recently. I think you have. So don't make sure to remember to make a castle. Yes, Ethiopians once again looking like barbarians because of the colors. Alright, let's just wipe out this dude. Yeah, there are certain areas that still remain wild because nobody bothers to come over and do anything about it. Okay. Oh, him? It's funny. Some of them are perfectly modern, and some are like the beginning of game. Oh, look, we have a new place to put a dude when we're ready. And it's a road that the Babylonians once built before it was part of our empire. Hey, good. Alright. We'll get to you soon. All the wars. Yep. All the peace. The peace with the spans. The spangs. Okay. We've got to... Wait, where are you? Oh, it's you. You come back here. But you... We're going to upgrade you. And we can't afford to upgrade the other one, right? No. Okay. We've almost got them all. Yeah, look how many people are trading with us. Assyria, your trade route with Moscow is the best. Actually, anyone trading with Moscow has the best trade routes. For us, that is. But Moscow, unfortunately, is not a seaport city. But yeah, we're gonna be arming up, as you can see. It's gonna be pretty rad. Yeah, our terrain is quite wooded though, so any war happening in this area is gonna be pretty slow moving. How are you neutral when you're saying something like that to me? Oh well, who knows? Come on, somebody has got to be attacking the Spanish. I mean, if not, you should just give up on this whole damn thing. Hanoi is captured. Would be nice if we had a military city-state to give us military units. It's not a small thing at all. Shaka made peace with Napoleon. I forgot they were still at war. Well, maybe for a while. France still had hope that they'd get back their West African stuffs. And now that they haven't, they're willing to let it go. But yeah, they are technically fighting Spain, and they're the only ones fighting Spain that are touching them. They're still fighting Ethiopia. Speaking of which, yeah. Ethiopia has enough money for a research agreement with every single civ on the planet. Jesus. Who's completed the Manhattan Project? Oh no, she's going to be making nuclear weapons. Oh. 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 Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we are going to have to be making some nukies in the future. Atomic bomb. Maybe stationed on aircraft carriers. Well, we're going to have a fleet going on in the future. A declaration of friendship with France is warriors, of course. Beijing. They haven't upgraded all their dudes. Oh, look, Korea's right there. But they're not very popular, but they also don't care. And yeah, they, unlike so many other people in this game, they've stuck to just 4 cities for the entire game. They're all made them very big cities. And went Liberty and got 4 cities. Wild. Anyway, let's assess what our routes are like. Yekaterinsk to Shanghai. Alright, so you're going to Yekaterinsk. No more Athens for you. Yeah, it looks like almost every one of my cities has at least one guy going to it from somewhere. Even Rome is now trading with Athens again. Okay, Gatling gun upgrade. Hey, we're up to machine guns now. We just gotta do all the other Gatling guns. That's gonna take a million years. But remember, we promised we'd save up for a new research agreement. Alright, you... where was that encampment? Was it down here? I think so. Check it out. Check it out and see what's what. Alright, France, what's your deal? Oh yeah, you're fine, France. We will keep up our treaty with you. If we ever did go to war with the Mongols, though, I mean that would suck with all the units they have. But I'd like to recapture Almaty and free it, so then they can happily make military units for us forever. Interestingly, speaking of religion, I wonder if eventually there will be some die-down of this religion, as strong as it is, just because, you know, Arabia obviously is not producing any more missionaries, or at least not many, but Poland is. So maybe Poland might be able to actually push it back. But, as you can see, it has reached the Atlantic coast. Lisbon, though, does have strong influence from many people. even from the Brazilians. Let's see. Yeah, the Brazilian religion has spread all throughout the Americas. Theodora. Trust me, I'd like to attack her, but we're going to have to wait on that. I'm sure he wants the city and all its cotton. I do think war with Theodora can be a thing in the future. The quite distant future. But I still maintain it could be a good testing ground for our military capabilities. Ooh. Well, thank you, Mongolia. I hope that's not true. Because Kashmir, I mean, we've been hanging out all this time. Right next to one another. Yeah, I will be very upset. Oh, look. A great scientist is almost ready. We got a tech, by the way. We got radio. But none of these things we're going to be caring about too much. Well, we need police stations in all our cities, and we don't have that. So this is not going to be something we're concerned about. Also, our happiness is slowly climbing up from all the good stuff. Hey, great scientist. Borders of Smolensk have grown. Oh no. That's going to be a really annoying spot to protect. Yekaturk. Let's find out who you are going towards. Shanghai. We'll get tech from them too. I mean, I know we hate you, China, but I mean, we can't help but trade with you. Who's getting promoted? Ooh, anti-aircraft gun. So you go here, and if those bastards try to get us, you're going to be the ones to stop them, right? Just making sure all the old world cities have or will have castles. Alright, and bang, that was 10 turns worth of science right there. Research labs, very important. We're actually probably going to bump them way up in all this stuff. Crystal Redeemer, built by Wu, of course. That's Wu-noying. No, I'm sorry, that joke was Wu-noying. Manilan Privateer. Alright, time to evaluate more trade routes. Novgorod to London. Okay. Oh. Actually a slight upgrade from what we had before. Is that a battleship? Yeah, we gotta be wary of that. You do have... Alright, just because the French have battleships, I mean, we're good friends with them. I don't see how anything could be happening. Also, they're starting to use stupid tiles, so maybe let's throw somebody into a public school, and let's throw somebody into a factory, because that doesn't actually knock down our food very much, and that will help our city. Yeah, when you get down to people working like one production or one food tiles, you can probably afford to put some guys into factories and things. But alright, it's time for you to work this wonderful thing. Eric. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need more units down here. But yeah, I don't want to be sending people across the world. Yeah, the New World is going to be pretty vulnerable to attack for a while. France has denounced the Zulus. Why don't you calm down, France? By the way, I wonder... I guess the Siamese military hasn't bore down on the Arabian remnant yet, but I dare say they will. Also, this city is very much trapped between multiple religions. Like, maybe the Shinto can get it back, but I'm not going to count on it. Why are you growing to that mountain? I can't use it. Grow to something we can use. Like this tile. Oh well. That city can do what it wants. Also, UN vote coming up. Can't forget about that. Yeah, pretty major stuff going on. But I think I will vote for the cultural improvements because I think that's actually a very worthwhile thing to do. Well, yeah, we need to spend a lot more money on upgrades, but I did promise sorry, what's the word? A research agreement. That's what I promised. So what's going on here? The Zulus in Spain are now friends. Wow. That's something I didn't expect. Well, I guess global pariahs have to stick together, right? Poland and Siam are friends. Yeah, amazing, all these wars and nothing is happening. Ethiopia and Poland are friends. Fortunately, Poland and I are still pretty close. Looks like Mongolia is going home. I don't know if they gave up or if there's just no way to get there. Yeah, We Love the King Day is helping us out quite a bit. So, it's good news. But city-states cycling through their turns. But yeah, in 13 turns, we'll be able to get our next autocracy thingy. Whoa. Ugh. That was a pretty good bombardment. Yeah. Okay. Historical landmarks. Let's see. Basically, more culture for landmarks. It slows people's science victory down, which is slows their thing down. I mean, I'm not trading with any city states, so I don't really care. But yeah, we're gonna vote for Poland's proclamation. Alright, well, you're done. Anything for you to do? Nope. Okay. Not too much going on over here. Oh, yeah. Well, let's promote you. So we have all our crossbowmen promoted to Gatling guns who are also obsolete now. Which means we're going to have to do the whole process over again, guys. It's going to be grand. But yeah, I really do want to get that research agreement going. It does kind of suck that they can't shoot as far, but then again, I guess when you're yak attacking, you can't go as far as when you are lobbing arrows at people. So universal truth. Also, as you can see, our science is slowly sliding upward. Oh man, the Zulu. Look at the state of your economy. You shouldn't have taken so many cities. I mean, 33, really? 33 damn cities. Yeah, the Zulu are a mess right now. But we are doing well. I still think it's kind of nuts that their capital's way down here is kind of unremarkable, but it's the source of the largest empire on Earth. They've denounced Egypt. Oh, you better watch out, Egypt. Zulu's in a pretty good spot to kick your ass, and I don't think that you're ready for that. I mean, the Egyptians already did. I mean, maybe in a different world, but we have too much going on to worry about such things. Zulus announced Korea also. Well, at least Korea's far enough away that I don't think they have to worry too hard about the wrath of Zulu. Yeah, Shinto's still holding on in the Holy City. Although the Holy City is under the control of the Zulu, of course. And the Zulu don't care about religion. I mean, they have their Eastern Orthodoxy, which is pretty strong in their country. But that, of course, comes from the other holy city of Addis Ababa. Well, they both passed. Let's see. Interesting results here. I don't see what the big point of embargoing city-states is. But, I mean, that might actually help us because people are going to be trading with us a lot more. Okay. Just hang out and wait. Where are those ships? Oh, they're frigates. They just look different because of the red background. Caravan. Odessa to Persepolis is still a slick trade route. Is that where you were going? Wait a minute. Did I screw up? Odessa to Persepolis. Oh, someone already has that one. Odessa to Neapolis, though, is still okay, so... I mean, I could go for more boats instead, but I think that we're doing alright with the 2 caravans we have left, because I think that's all we have left, right? Is the 2 caravans. Yeah. So we're just going to keep that going. Yeah, we gotta do something about that camp, and hopefully someone will come in and found dumb cities down there. Yeah, France better be watch out who they denounce, or they might lose more crap. I thought they had a second city down here somewhere. Oh, it's up there. Alright. Next turn for us. Yeah, eventually I have to build a road up there, but I think I want to get this and that hooked up first. Then do that. Only 3 tiles of road that have to be made. Those are the 2 closest cities that I've made, I think. Elizabeth has completed the Kremlin. Well, you have to be ordered to complete the Kremlin, and there's not too many order people in the world, so... Oh, look. They're holding on. Maybe the Kremlin helps. But I think they might be able to hold on to their order. pretty exciting. Yeah, what we've got to do, and this is like a long-term plan, but we've got to make a carrier assault group with many, many nuclear weapons, as well as aircraft and all that stuff. We need to build it in Odessa, and we need to sail it all the way out to the Mediterranean, down below South America, and all the way out to Hawaii, or Orangeburg, and have it be based there. So if and when it comes time to fight the Chinese, we will be able to move them out. Yeah, rather exciting. And there is no such thing as Japan. And nobody has settled the quite nice Japanese islands. It makes me very tempted to want to put a city in Japan. I mean, I don't think it's a great idea. But it would be a good forward base for those damn Chinese. Imagine if I put a city. How much would it piss China off if I settled here? I think it's supposed to be Taiwan or something. What if I put the city right here? So we could be airplane distance away from China's major cities. It's really tempting. And then we can launch nukes. Oh no, arrows. Alright, Yaroslavl has grown. So many unemployed people. Get that artist guild built. Come over here, it's going to be yak attack time. And now you're just going to hang out. Yaroslavl has grown, and so has Moscow. Yeah, 21 growth now. And you know what? The production is so good in Moscow. I'm not going to put anyone in any factories or anything else until we get our until of course we get our research labs, because I think that's one more guy. But everyone else is going to be working the tiles, because I'd love for Moscow to be a monster city. I mean, it's already 24. It's already bigger than anything nearby. I mean, let's see. Is anything in Europe even that big? Yeah, it's bigger than any city in Europe. It's bigger than any city in the Middle East. At 24, it's... Let's see. Well, the Chinese cities are about the equivalent. Of course, Seoul. No one's bigger than Seoul. But do they even have a 24 city? The Persians almost do. What about the Zulu? They don't appear to. Addis Ababa's almost that size. But yeah, that means... Well, there's a couple Brazilian cities about that size. But that means that Moscow is in the tier of truly large cities in the world. And look, we have reached fifth in population. Look at that. Our military is increasing. Apparently Arabia doesn't have a single soldier. Our GNP, our gold production somehow is the best. I don't believe that. It's third best. Our good production, our crop yield, we are a very sturdy people. We are indeed. So, let's do it, guys. One more turn. Just one more turn, and I really mean it this time. France and Brazil are friends. And yes. Oh. Okay, yeah. Of course. We can continue that. watch, when we finish the game eventually, Spain will still be fighting all those wars, and still nothing will be happening in any part of the country. Huh. Can you pay more? No, you can't. Truffles are a little bit... You know what? We're going to give you the pity discount also. Whoa. Yeah. Because we're not going to be able to sell them to everyone, and that's the best you can do, so... Yeah, pity discount to you. Oh, no. Darius. We're going to have to worry about those guys, especially because, unlike China, Persia is much more likely to be able to launch a nuclear attack on us. I think when it comes to long-term plan, I'm talking long term, when we decide to get a little bit more aggressive, I think step one is going to be moving down here and taking these two cities. We'll leave a rump state over here. That's step one. Then step two is going to be invading the Middle East and getting these guys and possibly even Babylon. So that's steps 2 and 3. And that will put us right at the doors of Perseopolis. And that should make them nervous as hell. I hope so anyway. So that way, if a nuclear war starts, we could blitz their capital right there. Make sure they pay. I'm hoping... I really do think that... Oh, shut up, China. Go away. But I really do think that we should cultivate some sort of alliance with the Siamese. Oh my god, Theodora. But yeah, we have to cultivate some sort of alliance with the... and we already have very good relations with them. But they border our two biggest rivals, Persia and China. So having them help us out might actually be a really good thing. And also, let's not forget that we have a powerful friend in the Zulu. They might not be able to project force that well into this area, but they can. I think they can be a help. So we got some long-term planning going on. Ooh, research lab. Holy crap! Look how good that is. Plus 50%. Oh my god. All right. Well, I think we know what we have to do. Research lab, research lab. Also, we're going to want a police station. Oh, a military academy. We want those too. That's going to improve our military units. So we're actually going to bump these right up to there. Public school. Okay, you can build it after the public school. St. Petersburg. Do you even have a public school yet? You do. You're building a research lab there. Research lab. Research lab. We are going to bump this. Okay, you can build these two dinky things and then your public school. Public school. Public school. And you still... Do you even have a university? Let alone... Okay, we gotta get at least somewhat interested in what these bitches are doing. Actually, we're gonna do that even before. There we go. That's our plan. Athens, do you have a university? You do. So you need a public school. Public school. Yeah. Alright. Do. Can't steal from Ethiopia? It's a shame. Do we have anyone in Persia? We do. You know what? I think what we need to do with him is send him back to Moscow for counterintelligence purposes to kill people who are stealing from us. So yeah, this is the best spy arrangement we can have right now. One in Persia, one in China, and one at home looking out for us. Alright, yak attack him. We'll have to yak attack him some more next turn. Alright. We're just carving up the Pacific. 13 turns. I'll wait there until we get there. Alright. You have grown. It's good news. You have grown. Where did you... Oh, you grew in population. Do you have a lighthouse? You do. Do you have workboats there? You do. Okay. Corinth has grown. Congratulations. St. Petersburg has grown. Oh, look at this bitch-ass thing here. Can you believe that? Polish enclave now. Hanging out in our empire. That's an insult. Well, let's hope the Polish never declare war, because that means these three cities will no longer be connected. Yeah, we know about that. We know about all that. Well, that's going to be the end of this turn, alright? Or the end of this episode. So I want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys later.